Okay, haven't done a video here in a while, and I was going through my YouTube channel and realized I hadn't done the improved golden stone yet. So I thought I would do it. And so in my Regal vise, I've got a MFC 7073 3 extra long bent shank hook. This is a size 12, and on that I have a 2.7 millimeter MFC tungsten coffee bead. First of all, we're going to start off by laying down, this is flat lead tape from Wapsi. So I'm going to take a narrow strip, this is probably less than 1/8 of an inch wide, and I'm going to wrap it forward. And now I'm going to bring it back over in the thorax region and double that area up. So now we're going to take, and we'll start our thread. This is a 6/0 yellow from MFC. And if you notice, I didn't run the lead all the way down to the point opposite the barb. I left a little room in there to be able to tie in our tails, our bi-aught tails. But first of all, I'm going to take our yellow thread, I'm going to cover up all of this lead. Okay, now that I've got that covered, I'm going to take a smooth jaw, a pair of needle nose pliers, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to flatten that lead out. Okay, now I'm going to take my thread, we're going to run it back to the bend of the hook, and we're going to get ready to tie our tails in. At the point opposite the barb, I'm going to just take a little bit of the dubbing that we're going to be using on our thorax and create a little ball. Now the tails are a couple goose bi-aughts. Found this new color from Nature Spirit. It's a golden stone color. Really like the color here for this pattern. You can also use just a regular gold. That's what I use. That's what I still tie a lot of them with, is just the gold color. Okay, got one tied in on this side. And we're going to do one on the far side, making sure they're the same length. There we go, that looks good. Bury it. Then I'm going to come right to that point where the lead starts. Come in and clip the goose bi-aughts. Now I'm going to take my thread and I'm going to build a little bit of a taper here in the front. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to tie in the body material, which is some light golden stone in a medium, and this is a D-rib by Hairline. I like the Hairline D-rib better because it's got a lot of stretch in it and it's more translucent. And the other color, this color is not available from any of the other manufacturers. It's not available. So what we're doing is just going to bind this down work on building the taper. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do now is take our thread and just get this covered up nicely. And come in. And we're going to re-flatten everything. And now we're going to color it. So I'm going to take, this is a Desert Tan chart pack marker. Just hit the top. And then I'm going to take just this is a brown, regular brown Sharpie. And what I'm going to try to do is just get a little variation in the color on the top of it. And then we'll take some crazy glue, brushable super glue. Just a light layer on the top, and that just helps hold the D-rib in place, make a little more durable fly. So now I'm going to start wrapping my D-rib forward, put a little stretch on it on the first couple wraps, and now I've let off the tension and I'm just wrapping it. One more wrap here. Okay, come in and clip our D-rib. Okay, so now we're going to tie in our scud back, or our wing case material, which is a Golden Stone Stretch Flex from Rainey's. So we're going to tie this in, give it a little stretch, and I'm going to get it back. That looks about right on the proportions. Yeah, that looks good. Not quite halfway back. Okay, so now we're going to tie in our legs, which are Barred Sexy Floss Golden Yellow Small from MFC. So we're going to take two of them. And now I'm going to take, for the rear legs, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a little overhand knot in them. And we're going to tie this one on the far side. Okay. Clip our tag end. Take the other one. We're going to tie the knot in this one. Get those set at the same length. Oops, I didn't like the direction of that one. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Like the way those set. Come in, we're going to clip the leftovers. Now, before you get ready to dub it, clean your fingers off, because the stretch flex, the Barred Sexy Floss, the black in it, will turn your fingers black, and it'll darken your dubbing up, because it'll come off on the dubbing. So here we go, we're going to dub up the first section. Just a little bit more dubbing. Okay, now we're going to take our markers and right on top just lightly hit the Desert Tan first, and then grab your brown Sharpie, darken that up. We'll pull our stretch flex over. pull it back. Keep it centered on top. Okay, got that where I want it. Now we're going to take our front legs. I'm going to tie one in on my side. Get it right where I want it. I'm going to run it right back to the ball. Do the same thing. On the far side. And if you notice, I'm putting them right on the side of the hook. Okay. Now we're going to grab a little bit more of the dubbing, which I forgot to show you. It's Trout Hunter Renee Harrop Tannish Yellow, and it's basically mixed with some UV, light yellow UV ice dub. The most important part of that mixture is the UV yellow. That's what I think really makes this thorax pop. Okay, so we're gonna now we're gonna wrap this up, making sure we got okay. Just get a little bit more. I want to do a real light, thin noodle here on this. So I want this to go in front. Okay. Okay, got the legs looking good. Now we're going to take the markers. To take the Sharpie, dark brown, lay that in there a little darker. Okay, we'll pull our stretch flex forward. Get it centered right on top. Okay. We'll come in and clip the excess stretch flex. Now we're going to take just a small amount of dubbing to cover everything up there at the head, right behind the bead. Alright. And then we're going to do a quick whip finish. Get my legs pulled out of the way. A 4-turn whip finish. Snug that up nice and tight. Clip our thread. I'm going to take the desert tan marker and just hit that dubbing right behind the head. And now we're going to come in and let's clip our legs. Okay, the back legs. Now this is just personal preference. You can cut them. There we go. There we go. That front one's still a little long anyway. Okay, so there we have it. The improved golden stone, the D-rib golden stone, and I've put a little head cement right on the. There you have it. I hope you enjoy.